Hello all, welcome back. So continuation to our manage VM restart in Google Cloud series. So we'll see what we have covered till now. So we have covered a different ways to manage a VM restart overview, and these are the different scenarios we have gone through. So till now we implemented a scheduled restart of a multiple VMs using a VM instance schedule, and then we have seen a multiple limitation in that, and to overcome the critical time restart limitation, so we implemented a VM restart using cloud scheduler also in our last video. So in this video we'll be looking for a event based restart. So if there is a requirement where we have to restart a VM on a particular event, like a master VM crash or errors or alert, or just let me give you a simple requirement. So if you have one database servers, so what you do every weekend, there will be a backup job schedule. So the backup job will copy all the backup files to your cloud storage, and backup is scheduled in your database servers. So don't worry about how the backups are scheduled, so it's scheduled in a database servers. So you don't have any particular time to restart your database servers. So every weekend you have to restart your database servers after a backup is finished, but you don't know the exact timing the backup will take. Sometimes backup will finish in 5 minutes, sometimes backup will take 2 hours, but you have to restart your database server only on a backup is finished. And then every Saturday morning your backup will start, you will finish your backup, will stop your virtual machine, and Monday morning you will start your virtual machine. So that is a simple scenario I am giving here, and I'll try to find a solution for that scenario. So for that, how we can create a solution for that? So we'll use a cloud function which is used for event based operation. So I'll go to my cloud console first, and I'll try to implement our solution using the cloud function. So I'll go to cloud console now. Okay, so this is our VM instance now. So let me log in into the VM, and I just created some CSV file. We'll consider that as a backup file. So what we'll do, we'll consider scenario once the CSV files are uploaded to the storage bucket, we have to stop our virtual machine. That is the simple scenario we'll consider for this video. So what we'll do, or how we'll create a solution. So let me first go to a diagram. So I'll create one block diagram or design diagram here. So just take an example. This is our project, GCP project, and we have one compute VM on which our database server is available, and we have backups files. We upload this backup file somewhere to the storage bucket, and this backup will start daily at 8 a.m. every Saturday. So 8 a.m. Saturday our backup process will start, and after backup is finished we have to stop this virtual machine, but we have any scheduled time, or we haven't timing this backup will take. So we have to just take the backup and stop the virtual machine whenever this backup is completed. So for that I'll use a cloud function. So let's see if we have any icon for cloud function, else I'll just use whatever we have. Okay, I'll just use this cloud function, and I want to just use this cloud function which will be triggered by a pub/sub topic. So I'll use a pub/sub, and what I will do, so when there is a backup is completed, so this process will publish message to this pub/sub, and this pub/sub will then trigger our cloud function, and in our cloud function we'll write Python code to stop this virtual machine. Okay, so this is a simple design we'll create. So just again understand the flow. So at 8 a.m. your backup will start. It will take a backup and upload file to Google Cloud storage bucket, and it backup finishes by 8:30, 8:45, doesn't matter. Once backup is finished, we'll add one steps in backup at the end to send message to the pub/sub topic saying backup is finished. And once this message is received in the pub/sub topic, we configured this pub/sub topic along with the cloud function, and then cloud function will execute a Python code to stop this virtual machine. So now I'll go to cloud console and we'll try to create pub/sub topic and cloud function. So we have this VM already available. So let me log in into the VM. Meanwhile, let me go and create one topic, pub/sub topic. So I'm giving you one warning here. So I'll be performing all these steps from basic. So I'll face few errors and I will resolve that error and go ahead, just to understand what all beginners can face this error or where they can stuck. So I'll be creating topic now, and the topic name I'll give as a VM stop. You can give any topic name. I'll create it. Let me see, I'm logged into the VM. Yeah, and let me just show you the files I have. We'll just do sudo -i, and here I have this CSV file which I will consider as a backup files, and I'll upload this file to a storage bucket, and once these files are uploaded, then only my VM should stop. Okay, so let me see if topic is created. Let me refresh. So this video might go a bit longer, but I'll suggest you just go through each and every step I am doing. You will understand a lot of things here. Okay, so VM stop topic is created. Now I'll go to a cloud function. Okay, so whenever I'm creating first time a cloud function, it might ask you to enable some API. As I already created cloud function in this project, it won't ask me to enable API, so I'll simply go and create. So you could see that prompt, it was just checking API, all were enabled, so it just went ahead. So function name I'll keep as it is, region US Central I'll keep at its trigger method. Now I will choose a cloud pub/sub here, and pub/sub topic I will choose which we created. Okay, so we created VM stop. I'll save and I'll go to next. Here I will use a Python. If you are comfortable with any other language, you can use that, but I will use a Python 3.7. And here I'll put my code to stop the VM. So I already have this code, so I'll add this code in description. Don't worry about this Python code for now. I have created it and I'll add in the description. So here what we are doing, we are just giving the parameter of a project name, zone, and the instance. Okay, so these parameters I am giving now. So I'll just deploy my cloud function. Meanwhile this cloud function is getting deployed, I'll just test my script of a backup and I'll show you what can happen or what different errors will face. So I'll create one script, nano.test.sh. So I'll type nano. Okay, let me remove this test.sh. Now I'll create new test.sh. Okay, and in this what I will do, I'll just copy first all files. So gsutils cp star.csv, it means all CSV file from my current location I'll copy to storage bucket. What is my bucket name? So I'll go to my storage, cloud storage, and here I'll see available buckets and I'll take one of the bucket from there. Okay, I'll take this empty one bucket. I know this one is empty, so I will take this bucket name and here I will just copy this bucket name, and once this backup is completed, I want to publish message to the pub/sub. So I'll write gcloud pubsub publish topic. So if you don't know the command, so you can simply type in Google here, publish message to pubsub. Okay, and you can find this command in Google G-Cloud command in Google documentation. I'll just open this documentation, and I just don't want to do any typo, so I'll look out on the command in documentation. So if you are working in a cloud, you just need to know what to do in a particular situation. How to do, you can follow the documentation for that. So it might be your AWS documentation, or it might be your Google Cloud documentation. So the command is gcloud pubsub topics publish and topic ID. Pubsub topic publish. So let me see if I am typing correctly. Pubsub topic publish, and our name is a VM stop. Okay, from this I remembered something. Our cloud function might fail because we have to change something here. Yes, as expected it failed because the entry point was incorrect. So let me go to source and edit that. I'll go to code. Yeah, so this hello pops up. We have to remove, and we have to give whatever our function name as the entry point. So I'll give this as the entry point. Now it should deploy correctly. Okay, meanwhile I'll correct my pubsub command, and message I'll just publish as a backup finished. Okay, and I'll save this. I'll close. Now I want to test this command. I know it will fail, and I want to show why it will fail. So first I'll execute this command. So I have to give full permission to this file, and I'll execute this backup script. So I'll just treat this as a backup script which will upload my backup files to storage bucket. Okay, now it will fail for two reasons. Okay, so first, access denied, because it won't have access to write into the storage bucket. So for that we have to change the access scope. Again it will fail for writing message into the pubsub topic, so we'll change scope for pubsub topic as well. So how we can change the scope? So we can go to VM. To change the service account scope, we have to stop the VM. Okay, just remember that thing, else that option won't be available for you to change the scope of the service account. I'll show you that. If I do scope here, so you could see I cannot change anything. Why it is failing? So just check for cloud storage. So it is having a read only, and for pubsub it is disabled. So we'll change that. So first I have to stop the virtual machine or instance. So I'll stop it. Okay, it is stopped now. Let me edit, and once clicked on edit, I'll go to scope now, and it will allow us to change that scope. Okay, now here instead of set custom for each API, you can give default access. Sorry, not default, you can give full access to all API, or you can just choose for. So I'll choose for cloud storage and pubsub. So for pubsub I'll just enable, and storage I'll type a read only, sorry, full access, or either can do read write, but here I will just use full access. I'll save it, and I'll start the virtual machine. Okay, meanwhile let me check if cloud function is deployed successfully. Yeah, you could see this deployed successfully this time. So once cloud function is deployed, you can go here in testing and test your cloud function. Okay, so we'll just scroll down and I'll click on test the function. If the response is okay, it means our function is working fine. Yeah, so response is okay, it means our function is working fine. So let me start the VM now. I'll start and I'll log in again and execute the backup script. So now this flow should execute. So once our backup started executed, it will share our file or upload file to the cloud storage bucket. Once done, it will send message to cloud pubsub. Pubsub will trigger the cloud function and cloud function will stop our virtual machine. Now we'll see if our design is working. So once VM is started, I'll log in into the VM. Okay, now just do me sudo -i and now let me test my script. So we'll execute that. If it is working fine, it will trigger message to pubsub and it will then trigger cloud function and cloud function will stop our virtual machine. So this should work now. If there is no surprises, I'll just execute. Okay, it started again, access denied. So let me check the scope for that. So it has full access to the cloud storage, still it is failing. So let me give access to service account as well. Let me go IAM. And this is our default compute engine account, and this is having storage object admin permission, so it should not fail. We'll wait for a few minutes. We'll execute again. Okay, we'll wait for a few minutes to propagate that changes. Okay, we'll try again after 2 minutes. I'm trying it. Okay, it's still failing, so I think it is just storing the old access in the cache. So we'll just need to check the .gs util directory. Okay, so here there will be some cache files. We'll check for cache files. Okay, I have cache files here, and here you will see the access scope. So here scope is still showing a read only, that's why it is still getting access denied error. So what I will do, I'll just delete this cache file, or I'll just remove everything in this folder. Okay, that's fine. Now let me go back and execute our script again. Okay, I'll just execute test.sh. Now it should work this time. Yeah, now you could see it's copying our files. So here we miss something in our topic command. So we should give topics, not topic. So I'll correct our file. So this should be topics here. I'll execute again. Don't worry, the files will be overwritten in a storage bucket, and we'll get a message ID once message published to pubsub. Yeah, we got a message ID. Now our VM should stop. I'll just do some operation and you could see it stopped immediately. and the complete process you could see it's too fast. So we'll go to cloud function, or sorry, we'll go to cloud function or VM instance, and we'll see the logs here. So we'll see the logs here from the cloud function. Yeah, so here you could see the function execution started at this time 23:32, and it stopped our virtual machine. Status is okay, and API call you could see status was running, operation type was stop. So we stopped our virtual machine. Let me show you the virtual machine. Yeah, the VM is stopped now. So that's it. So we perform this operation using this design, and we able to create event based restart. So you can create event based restart using the cloud function. So if you have any specific requirement where you have to schedule a restart on a particular event, so let me know in a comment section. I'll try to find solution for your scenario. So thank you for watching this video. We'll see you in our next video.